Did you know that there is a town in Texas where the buildings are empty? The graveyard outnumbers the living, and some folks swear they've seen ghosts walking the dusty roads at midnight? Welcome to the legend of Jefferson, the Lone Star State's most haunted ghost town, and today I spent the night there. Howdy, y'all. Welcome back to the Lone Star Plate, your go-to spot for everything Texas, where history, mystery, and a hearty helping of Southern storytelling collide. Today, I'm taking you along with me as I explore the chilling streets and shadowy corners of Jefferson, Texas, a town where history refuses to stay buried. If you love Texas tales, ghost stories, and a dash of good old-fashioned adventure, you're in the right spot. Trust me, you're not going to want to hit pause on this one. Now, before we dive into my ghostly night out, let's set the scene. Tucked away in East Texas, Jefferson was once the river port to the southwest, bustling with paddle steamers, rowdy saloons, fortunes made and lost. But when the river channel shifted, the town faded. What's left? Cobblestone streets, grand old homes, a graveyard clinging to the past, and, if you believe the locals, spirits who never got the message that it's time to move on. I rolled into town just as the sun kissed the steeples goodnight, painting everything in gold and orange. The first stop? The historic Jefferson Hotel. Red brick facade, iron balconies, creaky floors, the kind of place you can smell the history. Stories here say room 19 is haunted by a lovelorn lady who never checked out. Shivers ran down my spine when the clerk handed me an old brass key. "Been any strange happenings lately?" I asked. She smiled. "Strange never left, darling." Unpacking my bag, every creak and groan of the building felt like footsteps right behind me. But I wasn't just here to spend a restless night. I wanted to dig up the secrets that keep this town at the top of Texas' haunted list. So I set out before the witching hour for a walking tour, flashlight in hand, heart thumping. First stop on my ghostly stroll. The Excelsior House Hotel, older than your grandpa's boots and twice as stubborn. It's hosted everyone from Ulysses S. Grant to Oscar Wilde, and supposedly some guests never left. There are tales of cold spots in certain rooms, shadowy figures drifting through the halls, an old man in a stovepipe hat who vanishes when you get too close. I pressed my ear against the oak-paneled doors. Silence. Then a sound. Just the wind? The mind plays tricks in haunted towns, y'all. Next up, a trip to the Oakwood Cemetery, a few blocks down past the old courthouse. Moss-draped oaks, crumbling tombstones, some over a century old. Local legend says the lady in white can be seen wandering near midnight, searching for her lost love. As I stood under the Spanish moss, an eerie stillness settled over me. In the quiet, with only the chirp of cicadas, I caught a whiff of roses, though no flowers were anywhere in sight. Coincidence? Maybe. Or is Oakwood just stubborn with its secrets? But perhaps the most bone-chilling spot in Jefferson is the Grove, a restored Greek revival home said to be the most haunted house in Texas. I managed to snag a spot on the evening tour. As our guide, a seventh-generation Jeffersonian, led us from room to room, he spun tales of children's laughter echoing through empty halls, silverware sliding across the table untouched, and an apparition called the Lady of the Grove, who appears so often she's practically a house guest. We stood in the parlor, lights out, when, out of nowhere, a cold breeze passed by, turning my arm hair to cactus needles. Everyone fell silent. Was it just a draft or something, or someone sharing a howdy? Later, back at the hotel, I tried to settle in for the night in that infamous room 19. I'll be honest, sleep didn't come easy. There was the soft tap of footsteps in the hallway, a flicker of light under the door, and once a whisper, soft as a summer breeze, near my pillow. Maybe it was nerves, or maybe it was the restless souls that give Jefferson its reputation. Either way, my eyes stayed wide till dawn. So, what is it that makes Jefferson more than just another faded Texas town? I think it's the stories, the mix of sorrow and spectacle, hope and heartbreak, that cling to every brick and shadow. This isn't just a town stopped in time. It's a living, breathing monument to the wild, mysterious heart of Texas. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, walk its streets after dark and try to tell me you don't feel a chill just under your skin. Now I want to know, would you spend a night in Jefferson's haunted hotels? Do you believe in ghosts, or do you think it's all tall tales and Texas-sized imagination? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's swap some stories and see who's braver, or maybe just crazier. And hey, if you got your own Texas ghost town experience, I want to hear it. Before you hit the road, don't forget, if you enjoyed this journey through Texas's haunted history, give us a thumbs up. Tap that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss the next deep dive into Texas legend and lore. We're just getting started, and there's a lot more Texas left to explore. Y'all, thank you for riding shotgun with me on this spooky trip to Jefferson. Whether you're a true believer or a stone-cold skeptic, one thing's for certain. In Texas, even our ghost stories have bigger hats. Until next time, this is the Lone Star Plate, signing off. Stay curious, stay adventurous, and remember, some stories are just too good or too chilling to be kept silent.